Back to Summit Sunrise. We're just catching up here with some of the talent from the Backstage Theater. Now, to my left, immediately to my left, we have Chris Willard, who is the artistic director at the Backstage Theater. And then we also have BJ, who is starring in the show tonight as well as this weekend. She's one of the stars. There's five. But first of all, Chris, tell me a little bit about what the show is all about and why you decided to do it.
The show is called Love, Loss, and What I Wore. It's based on a table book that was very popular, written by Eileen Beckerman. And it's the story of her life told through the various drawings that she would create of the clothes that she wore to mark the passage in her life and the various episodes in her life. And Nora and Delia Ephron, who are a couple of screenwriting sisters, and everyone knows Nora from Sleepless in Seattle and When Harry Met Sally, they took the book and then they expounded on it. They created all these stories, sort of spin around the central story of Eileen Beckerman's book and the character of Gingy, which is what they called Eileen when she was young because she was born with ginger-colored hair.
Which is now white.
Well, you know, it happens to us all, I tell you what. But the story... The play itself was created with a whole bunch of different ideas and stories and done as fundraisers initially, and then it just took off and became this amazing hit off Broadway and then in LA. And I've been trying to do it for the last couple of years, get the rights to do it, because that's a perfect vehicle for us. And the crazy thing is we decided, well, we're going to go ahead and cast 19 actresses. And over the course of 5 weeks, we'll have 5 actresses up on stage every weekend and change it up a little bit, as you well know, since you were one of the performers.
These are actually some of the pictures from a few weeks ago when we did the opening weekend. So I had the pleasure of being the cast for that weekend. We had a whole different cast last weekend, and now BJ, you are doing this weekend.
I am doing this weekend.
And you were playing Gingy, the main role. That's quite the undertaking.
I am very excited, and I have to say I identify with Gingy, even though I'm not Jewish, and I believe she was, and I wish I could do that accent, but I think for all of us women, you totally remember what you were wearing.
Right. You know, that was something that I thought was really surprising. There were so many moments throughout the show that I was like, oh, I've totally had that moment. You know, things like your first bra and, you know, the horrifying things that go along with that, or just, you know, shoes. And it really it's quite the incredible kind of bonding experience on so many different levels. And so what's your favorite part of the show so far?
So far, my favorite part is probably when she teaches the audience to draw and draws what she's wearing and then expounds on black as you grow older.
Right, exactly. And just how wonderful the color black is. And
when everything is going to hell, it's a godsend.
You can always fall back on black.
Yes.
Right, exactly. And so where can people get tickets for the show?
The best way to get tickets would be online at backstagetheater.org. That's the most inexpensive way of getting tickets. If you want to call our website, our hotline at 453-0199, that's one way, or you can walk up. Okay. The shows are this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7:30. And the show is presented without an intermission, but it's a nice tight evening, and it's just wonderful. And we've had great response from the audiences, as you know, from women as well as men.
Right.
Coming to see the show.
Exactly. And our very own Mary Hoffius will also be in this weekend's show. So actually the whole crew, like we're all coming to see it. I'm excited to actually see it. I'm hoping to go tomorrow night and actually see it as an audience member instead of being on stage.
This weekend's cast will be
Yeah.
BJ in the role of Gingy. Lenore Giardina is coming back. She originated the role of Actress 1 for our opening weekend. And then we'll have Dana Cottrell as Actress 2. Mary Hoffius is doing Actress 3 track. And then Susan Harrison, who's done many things with us on stage, is coming to do Actress number 4.
All
so
right.
That's our makeup for this weekend.
Sounds like so much fun. So I would say get those tickets now because most likely the TVA crew is going to be snagging them up. So get them now. And again, we have tonight through Saturday night. And this is going to be the only weekend to see BJ in the role of Gingy. So definitely stop on by and make sure you get those tickets. And so excited, you guys.
That's a great show.
I can't wait to see it in the audience. So thank you so much for coming on this morning, and good luck tonight. Break a leg.
Well, thank you very much. I hope I don't break it in the parking lot.
Right.
Don't do that. I'll walk you through your car.
Right?
You and I will support each other.
Exactly, yeah, VIP service over the Backstage Theater. We're going to take another break here in Summit Sunrise. More coming your way, including Arapahoe Basin and your watch and win, so don't go anywhere.